Hello everybody and welcome to Scott's Game Room! Wouldn't that be fucked up if that's how I started my videos? Would you guys watch them if I did that? I don't think I would. Anyway, I got something pretty cool in the mail today that was a surprise. And it came with something else at the same time, not in the same package, but another package came that I was expecting, still cool, and I figured it would be good to throw them in a rare games video. That seems to be how I always do these videos, is that I'll finally get, one game I've been looking for a while, and then I'm like, fuck it, I might as well throw in some older stuff that I've had for a while. So I pulled together 5 games and pretend that creepy intro didn't happen, and here we go. This first one is the one I was expecting to come in the mail. I just didn't think it was going to show up this quick. It shipped from Europe like 7 days ago, so it arrived really, really fast. It is Michigan Report from Hell on the PS2. This game only came out in Europe and Japan. It's a Suda51 game, the guy that did Shadows of the Dam, Lollipop Chainsaw, No More Heroes. I'm a big fan of the games he's worked on. I own quite a few of them. I've been looking for this game for months and months and months, and every time one ever pops up on eBay, it's always either just the Japanese version, or if it is a PAL version, it's like in Italian, so like the back of the case and the instruction manual would be in Italian. A full English version, this one popped up. It was the only version that was on ebay.co.uk at that time. And by the way, if for some reason you're a game shopper, buyer that shops on eBay, and you buy games maybe from Europe, or you're looking to import games, check ebay.co.uk if you don't know about it, or if you never check there, because a lot of times games will be posted on there where the shipping will only be to like the UK and maybe Australia, and they won't show up like on the US eBay website. But those people will be willing to possibly sell you the game as long as you obviously pay for the extra shipping. In this case, they just want to make sure that that this is a PAL only game and it's not going to play if you just stick it in your PS2 at home here in the US. So yeah, I was looking for this game for a long time. The one that finally came up, they were asking a little bit more than I wanted to pay. I sent them a message. I didn't get a response. I was sort of getting impatient, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should just buy it, because I didn't want to pass up, one of the few English copies that comes up, and that's, like, in freaking like-new condition. I mean, the disc and the manual and everything are pretty much perfect. So I bought it, and then, that evening, they sent me a message saying, oh, I thought, you wanted to discuss price, but I see you already purchased it. But then they were like, but I was going to say, it's in incredibly good condition, and it's pretty rare to find the full English version, so I probably wasn't really going to come off the price, but thank you for buying it. So regardless, obviously they shipped it incredibly fast. That made me really happy. The game is pretty fucking weird. You're a cameraman that's following around these female reporters you can see on the back there. Now you get points depending on what you're filming. You get good points, erotic points, or immoral points. Good points for filming, just basic stuff that's going on. Erotic points if you're filming crotches or boobs or upskirt shots. And immoral if you're filming people dying or being attacked. Now you can also change the way the story's going by if you want to save a reporter. Say for one instance, one's getting attacked by a spider. You can either push her out of the way and save her from being bit by this poisonous spider, or just let her, get bit and die. Now, also, the game is a horror game, so there are, monsters and blood and gore and creepy things in it, which is what originally drew me to it. If it wasn't that, I don't know if I would buy a cameraman game, but regardless, I've been looking for it for a while. I ended up paying about $60 for it. Now, it's sort of hard to base an average price, because this particular English version, isn't a common one to find, so who knows, maybe one will come up next week, for $30, but I was happy to find it. I've been waiting for a really long time, and I'm glad that it's in such good condition, so I was fine with the price. Now this is the one that I was not expecting to see in the mail. I actually purchased this game well over a month ago. It never arrived. After 30 days, I contacted the seller and I was like, hey, look, I think it got lost in the mail. They were like, yeah, I guess it did, so they gave me a refund. It's another European game. It's Hell Knight on the PS1. Now, this is the second copy I have purchased. The first one, some of you might remember, it came and it was not the English version. The seller apologized, they gave me a partial refund, and then I sold that at the flea market to Other Joey. Not Joey that runs the booth, but our customer that we call Other Joey. He just wanted it for his collection and didn't mind that it wasn't in English. Now, I figured, like I said, that it got lost in the mail, but when it arrived, it was weird that it arrived on the same day as another European horror game, so that was kind of odd. It's in great condition. It was packaged really, really well. This isn't a terribly expensive game, but to find a English version that has the manual, has the front cover insert, because PS1, European, or PAL games, they have a insert and the manual, and it had its little, like, Konami 1999 software collection manual inside, another little, like, mail-away piece of paper. So that was really cool. Now, this game is published by Konami, you can see in the top corner, and licensed by Atlus. Two of my favorite companies, Konami for Silent Hill, Atlus for fucking tons of shit. I mean, I could go on and on and on of all the Atlus games I love. So this was really cool. I think it was Joey, not Other Joey, actual flea market Joey, who pointed this game out to me a long time ago. He was going through a list and he was like, "Hey, do you have this?" I was like, "Yeah." "Do you have this?" "Yeah." "Do you have Hell Knight?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Well, it was, like, you know, put out by both Konami and Atlus." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I checked that out immediately. It totally, you know, caught my eye, and I wanted it. So now I'm very happy after all this damn time. 2 purchases, thought it being lost in the mail. I finally fucking have it. I'm going to show these last 3 games all together because they're part of the same series. I had someone come into my game store looking for a copy of this game, Pocky and Rocky with Becky on the Game Boy Advance. Now, we don't sell or take in for trade Game Boy Advance games anymore at my store. And, you know, I told him, like, "Hey, sorry, it's a cool game, it's cool you're looking for it, but you're going to have to check either, like, one of the independent game stores, the flea market, or online." You know, but it reminded me of the series, and that I think I had shown them maybe in, like, a pickups video a long time ago, but I figured I would throw them into this one, because they are pretty hard to find and pretty expensive. The Game Boy Advance one goes for high-end, like $20 for a loose cart. I saw a complete-in-box one recently go for like $50. And the original games, which came out on the Super Nintendo, Pocky and Rocky, by the way, I guess I'll explain that in case you don't know. Pocky and Rocky are a female character and a raccoon. The raccoon is Rocky. This one goes for $40, maybe up to the $50 price range right now. And then Pocky and Rocky 2 is the most expensive of the series. It goes for $60 to $70, low-end, average, but can go all the way up for over $100. In fact, recently, it seems to be the last week or two, going for like $90. Like one went for like $94, and then another one like a week or so ago went for like $120-something. So very odd price range there. It just depends on how many copies are up and how like perfect the label is, like with most rare cart-based games. Now they are technically like a shooter game, like a shmup, but you control the character on land, walking around, and you know, you can stop. It's not like a constant scrolling or anything, so they're a little bit different. If you like shmups, you'll probably enjoy these, but maybe check out like a video or something on them first because they are kind of different. So, I mean, I believe, and I don't want to be, you know, quoted and yelled at by someone, but I believe these are the 3 games that came out in the series. I don't know if there's a fucking, like, Japanese cell phone game in the Pocky and Rocky series, but I believe these are the only 3. So, it's not hard to also complete the series. You got them with 3 games here, and they're all very fun. I liked all 3 of them quite a bit. So, thank you guys for watching, as always. I know that's, like, what I always end my videos. Thank you for watching, as always, but I always do mean it. I love sharing this stuff, and I hope you come back tomorrow for the next video. I will talk to you later. Peace.